Now, who wants 25 kids bucks? Who thinks they can earn 25 kids bucks? All right. So here's the proposal. We can go ahead and cut the music off. If you can be quiet, do what we ask, no problems this morning. I'm talking about everybody. Then everybody who comes in this morning gets 25 kids bucks across the board. But if we have to get on to one person and tell them to stop doing something, nobody gets 25 kids bucks. How about that? Y'all think y'all can do it? For the whole group? Everybody? All right. So if you're sitting next to somebody you know you're going to get in trouble with, you might want to move. All right. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Max and let him get things kicked off this morning. Good morning.
Okay, how's everyone doing today? Good, good. Okay. So, any first-time guests, just to get it started? No? Okay. Well, we might have first-time guests online. Everyone wave to the camera. Now, if you've been here before, we have a competition between the blue team and the red team. And whoever wins gets carrot sticks. So, it's really good. Now, I have, a question for you. It's oh, wait, no, before we start that, does anyone have Bibles? So we can get 2 leaders to come up and throw the balls, and, you can place them in here. Okay? I know. They're doing really good. Red team's my team, guys, so gotta do good. For James Hart, that's in the back right there. Everyone say hi, James Hart. Okay, no one wants to say hi to James Hart. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, I'm just going to give them a point. I don't know, should the losing team get a point, which is the blue team? Let's see, did you get a point for being here for the red team? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7. I did. Okay. I don't know if that music's supposed to be on, but okay. Now, it's time for our Connect question. Ready? Okay. Our Connect question is, what was your favorite trip you have ever been on? Go around to 3 people that you don't know, and you ask them that question, and then when I say get back to your seats, get back to your seats. 3, 2, 1, go. Hello, Ethan, and hello, Benjamin. Pastor Bo's not going to be here, so I'm talking a lot. Woo! It's Connect question time. The question is, what's the best trip you have ever been on? Come on, Bryson. Oh, that's cool. You want to participate or not? No? Okay. Gosh. What? Wow.
Mine's just Disney World.
That's cool. All right, just go ahead. Just go ahead. Went to the mall. Got it. Okay. Okay, mine is Disney, but good. Max,
What's the best trip you?
mine is Disney. Okay, guys, get back to your seats. Get back to your seats. 5, 4, 3. Huh? Ooh, we have another Bible. Okay, 1. Got it. Junior, did you do the Bible thing? Nope. Okay, 2 Bibles. Any new Bibles on that side? Okay, so my team is obviously winning so far, I think. Yep. Okay, so. Oh, so 1 more. Guys said 2. Okay. So raise your hand if you want to share what your favorite trip or what your best trip was, or what someone else's was. You. Hmm? Okay. Hawaii? That's cool. Bryson. That's cool. Ethan. Emerson, all the way back there. Disney? My best trip was when we went to Disney, because we got chosen for the luckiest family of the week, and we got to see behind the scenes and get some free stuff and watch magic tricks. So that was cool. 1 more. Connor. Yes, you raising the hand. Yeah, Connor. Caleb. Why did I say Connor? Good. Okay. That's good. So, we're gonna be watching this series that we do once in a while called "Hey, I Have a Question." It's basically like kids asking questions about God's faith. But before we start, has there been something that is super exciting and you felt like you were looking out the window like a relative is coming? Joseph? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna be talking about this super exciting thing that it feels like it's never going to happen. But before I give you too much information, let's watch the video.
It's me, Carlos. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host for Hey, can I ask you a question? By now you figured out I have lots of questions about lots of stuff. That's why I'm always saying to people, hey, can I ask you a question? I ask lots of questions. Questions like, if you spelled out the word W, does W start with a D? I mean, think about it. W. It's a good question. And why is it W when sometimes it looks like a double V? I mean, these are good questions. I have other questions too. Like how come when I order a round pizza, it always comes in a square box? See what I mean? But those things aren't important right now. Now it's time for my favorite part of the show, when I get a kid from somewhere in the world to send in their own question. That's right. It's the time when you get to say, hey, can I ask you a question? Today's question comes from George in Georgia. Let's see what George wants to know.
Hey Carlos, can I ask you a question? When is Jesus coming back?
Whoa, that's a huge question. It's one of those big questions about our faith. So the only place to get our answer is none other than the Bible. The Bible has a lot to say about this subject. Jesus went to heaven over 2,000 years ago. He promised to return and take all of us to heaven one day. But the question is, when is he going to return? When is he coming back? Well, this is one of those questions that the Bible doesn't exactly answer. We don't have an actual date and time for when Jesus is coming back. In fact, Jesus didn't even know when he's coming back.
Say what?
It's true. The only person who knows the day and time is God the Father. He will tell Jesus when it's time. Until then, Jesus has to wait just like you and me. There's a lot more to this subject, of course, and you're going to learn all about it in your lesson today. I have a few more questions I have to go find the answers to, so I'm going to let you go. Until next time, this is Carlos saying, hey, can I ask you a question? See you later.
Who all has questions? Ethan, I know you got a lot of questions. A lot of questions. Oh, I found a Bible. Whose Bible is this? Oh, let's see. I like this Bible. Whose is this? Joseph's Bible, but it was just laying up here. Oh, it's got all his information in here too. Might want to come get it, buddy. So, y'all got another Bible? Cool. All right. Boom. Red team's still in the lead, though. It don't happen very often, but when it does, good job, Red team. All right, so everybody's got questions. When is Jesus coming back, right? That's the question of the day, right? Who knows when Jesus is coming back? You don't? What do you mean you don't know when Jesus is coming back? He didn't tell you? No? When God decides it's time to come back, right? But actually, we're going to learn some more stuff about it. But that's going to be a cool day when Jesus does decide to come back, right? When God decides, hey, go get my people. Because then we all get to go with him, right? As long as we're ready. But we still don't know when. So we don't know when. And Jesus' disciples didn't know when. But he did give them a little bit of a hint. And we're going to learn some more about that later on. But before we do learn about that, let's see where we're at. Do we have our power verse? Let's figure out what that is.
Hello everyone. Hi. My name is Boom. And my name is Glenn. And we're here to pump you up. Good in our power lister. Yeah, and we also like to tell jokes. Yeah, do you have a joke today? I do. I have one joke. Oh, tell us what it is. Knock, knock. Yeah. Harry. Howdy who? Hurry up and laugh at my joke so we can learn today's power verse. yeah. I see what you did there. What? You pronounce Harry like Harry. It was funny. It was your joke. How do you not get it? It's time to teach today's part of us. Today's part of us says, so you too must keep watch, for you do not know the day or hour of my return. Matthew 25:13. Yeah, that was amazing, power verse. Yeah, it really was. It really was. Yeah. But you know what we need? What? We need everyone to stand up and do the part of us together. Yeah, but I need to do it powerfully. Oh, how are we going to do that? Yeah, we're going to do jumping jacks. Ooh, I like it. Let's do our special jumping jacks as we do the part of us together. You do your part. Okay, this is my part. I do my part. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. So you two must keep watch, for you do not know the day or hour of my return. Matthew 25:13. Yeah, that was a very powerful part of us. Yeah. Have a seat, have a seat. Yeah, well, brother, it's time for us to go. Oh, but until we teach you another power verse, my name is Ben. And my name is Glenn. And we'll see you next time when we pop. You are.
All right. Who could give me their best impression of those two guys? Best impression. All right. Give me 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers. Ethan, one from the blue team. Reese, come on up. All right. Do we have the power burst up? All right. So, who can do the power burst and their best impression of whoever those two guys were? Who? 7 Glenn? 7 Glenn. The number 7. And Glenn. Sev or Sven? Sven? Sev? Vin? All right. So, Ethan, give me your best impression. You got to do the power burst. Do your best Arnold Schwarzenegger impression doing the power burst. Awesome. Who liked it? Give him a hand. Give him a hand. All right, Reese, you ready? You ready to do your best impression? All right, ready? Do you want the microphone? All right, ready? Do you want me to start it and then you repeat it? All right. So you two
For you too
must keep watch,
must keep watch,
for you do not know
for you do not know
the day or hour
the day for hour
of my return.
of my return.
Matthew 25:13.
Matthew 25:13.
Awesome. Give him a hand. Give him a hand. Big man. He scared me, I'll tell you that. All right. If I can get my lights turned on, we're going to break up in our small groups this morning. I get my lights turned on by my volunteers. Max. Small group time. You are going to cause all these kids to lose their 25 kids bucks. And that's going to be on you. All right. All right, so doing it a little different this morning. Why are these lights going crazy? All right. Now, all right. Listen. Quiet. 25 kids bucks on the line for everybody. On the line. All right, if I can have my kindergartners through, or my 5-year-olds through 1st grade, over here with Miss Chandler. And Miss Lexi, if you can help Chandler over here. All right, and then if I can have the rest of my students, 2nd grade through 5th grade, over here with Max. And Miss Kelsey, if you can help Max over here. All right. Aiden, y'all better behave over there like I'm over there. Let's go just a couple more minutes. About 2 more minutes. All right. If you don't have to go to the bathroom, go ahead and find your seat. Cal and Mason, go ahead and find your seat. Okay. Well, you want to wait till you can sit like. I think the back row is empty for right now. Everybody be back. Sit down just a second. All right. Let's go ahead and wrap up. Key limes. Mango. Mango. Alima. All right. So. From listen. From the older group, what was the most interesting thing somebody was going to take on a plane? A what? A who? What? Y'all know that's not a word, right? Somebody got y'all. That ain't even a word. Carter made that word up. Braden, find your original seat. Find your original seat. Thank you. All right. Waiting on the rest of our peoples to get back in here. On the younger group, what was the most interesting thing? Most of our younger groups out, ain't they? What was another unusual item from the older group? A mouse. Bryson, what was one of the other unusual items? Hold on. You forgot. Isaiah said he was taking Isaiah. Oh, Lord. Fred? Fred to who? Huh. You know what I would take? I would take the most smelliest cheese I could find. That's a possibility. All right, if we can get our lights turned off real quick. All right, guys, let's quiet down just a second. We're fixing to get into our teaching time. So what do we need to do in our teaching time? Quiet. Who remembers what the deal was at the beginning of service that I made with y'all? One person. What was the deal I made? So, if we don't have to say anything to anyone during the teaching time, the rest of the service, 25 kids bucks to everybody across the board. If we have to continue to tell you to be quiet, sit down, quit messing with this person, and all that kind of stuff, no kids bucks for anybody. All right? Y'all can do it? Feet on the floor if you can reach. Hands by your side, not touching, messing with anybody, not talking to anybody. And then, Miss Kayla. Our video, please.
You know I gotta tell you what you gotta know. Tell you what you gotta know. You know I gotta tell you what you gotta know. Tell you what you gotta know.
Hey kids, it's me, Callie from the Valley, and I'm here to tell you what you gotta know. Today, we're talking about how Jesus could return at any time to take all Christians to heaven. So, every time today somebody asks you what you gotta know, you tell them. When's he coming? I don't know. Gotta get ready to go. Woohoo! Where are we going? Well, the mall? No. An amusement park? Nope. A super, cool coffee shop? No. Definitely not any of those places. We're talking about heaven. Jesus is coming back soon. Oh, today? No. Tomorrow? Maybe not. November 3rd, 2045? What? No. Why that random date? Never mind. Nobody knows exactly when. We just have to be ready at any moment. So, every time today somebody asks you what you gotta know, you tell them. When's he coming? I don't know. Gotta get ready to go. And that is what you gotta know. I'm Callie from the Valley saying TTYL.
So, what's that? What's that? Y'all want me to do the Bible story in that type of way? Like a valley girl? So, totally awesome. No, that ain't happening. All right. So what you got to know? Who can do their best valley girl impression? Or valley guy? Come on up, Chandler. Come on. Who wants to hear Chandler do it? Who wants to hear Chandler do it? Chandler, Chandler, Chandler.
I don't know. No, I'm just going to say it. Okay. When's he coming? I don't know. Gotta get ready to go.
Good job, Chandler. Good job. Who else can do it? I think Joseph can do it. Joseph, come on up, buddy. Come on up. Come on. Oh, come on. You can do it. All right. Joseph's like, no, ain't happening. Oh, come on up, Miss McKenzie. Show us what you got. Show your brother up. He's going to do it next.
I'm here to tell you what you gotta know. When's he coming? I don't know. but we gotta get ready to go.
That's awesome. Good job. Good job. So, right. We don't know, right? I'm not going to make Junior do that. He don't want to do it. All right. So, today's Bible story, it begins at a time whenever Jesus he'd been in the ministry for like 3 years, right? And he's having this, call it a dinner party. What was the name of that dinner party that he was having? No, it wasn't a wedding. That was at the beginning of his ministry, but close to the end of his ministry, whenever he was getting ready to be crucified, he had this big dinner with his disciples. What was the name of it? But they call it a certain name, not Passover. Something about a last. What was it? The Last Supper, right? Wasn't the last dinner. You ever heard it called the last dinner? I hadn't either. All right, so Jesus it was at the Feast of the Passover, but he's having the Last Supper with his disciples. He's got all of them gathered around, right? And he tells them, they're all talking, they're just having a good time, and he starts explaining to them that he's not going to be with them much longer. Okay? So, how do you think the disciples felt about that? Now, remember, Jesus had called his disciples. At the beginning of his ministry, he's going around and he's saying, hey, Peter, drop everything and come follow me. He's telling Andrew, hey, drop everything and come follow me. These people left everything. Gave up. They had businesses. They had careers they were in. They gave it up. And they followed Jesus to be part of his ministry, right? And now he's telling them, hey, I'm not going to be with you much longer. I'm fixing to leave. Wait, what? Back up just a minute, Jesus. Now, we've been following you for 3 years. We know you're the Messiah. We know you're the Savior. We're still in the same situation that we're in. And now you're leaving? What's going on with this? Y'all would have a bunch of questions, wouldn't you? Right? You wouldn't have any questions. You'd just be like, cool, Jesus. Peace out. We'll see you later. That's how you be? I'd be like, what just happened? What just happened? All right. Listen up. So, Jesus told him, I'm going to prepare a place for you. When everything is ready, I will come back and get you. So his disciples, they looked at each other like, what in the world is he talking about? Why is he leaving? And they had no idea what he was talking about, why this was coming about. So, sometime later, after Jesus died on the cross and he was raised back to life, he meets with his disciples in a large group, and he begins to tell them, all of his followers. He taught them very important things that were going on and what was going to happen. And then he told them to go to Jerusalem and wait for the gift of the Holy Spirit. Okay? And he said, and you will receive power when the Holy Spirit comes upon you, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and into the ends of the earth. Then he said just as he said these things, he started rising up into heaven. Okay? Now, what you think your reaction would be if you're standing there now? You've already seen all these miracles that Jesus has performed. And you're standing there and Jesus is talking to you, and then all of a sudden, he starts floating up and floating up. And then he's gone. Braden, what would your reaction be? You probably had that same look you just had on your face. What? I would. I'd be like, huh? again, what just happened? He was standing here talking to us just a minute ago, and now he's like gone. So they were standing there looking up into heavens, and they're like, I can see Peter. He's like, hey, Andrew, what do we do now? Right? And then Andrew's standing there. He's like, I don't know. What do you think we should do? I don't know. Wait for him to come back. He said he was going to come back, right? So should we just stand here and wait? So while they're waiting and standing there with that blank look that Brayden had a while ago, these two angels appear, right? Y'all ever seen an angel just appear? Me neither. I'd probably be pretty scared if two angels just appeared after seeing somebody rise up into heaven. I'd probably be like, what is going on here? This is one crazy day. But the two angels appeared, right? And they told her, they said, why? You just watched Jesus go up into heaven. Why are you standing here just looking like you don't know what to do? He told you what to do. He told you to go to Jerusalem, right? He said the same way that you saw Jesus go up into heaven, you're going to see Jesus come back. So they kind of comforted them, gave them a little bit of direction. Hey, let's get moving here. Let's not just stand around looking up. So his disciples after that, they were kind of bummed that Jesus left, but they were excited to know that Jesus was actually coming back for them, right? But there was only one problem with it. How many of y'all, whenever your parents tell you, hey, we're going on vacation soon, what's your first question? Your parents tell you you're going on vacation soon, and your first question is why? You're going to ask them, why are we going on vacation? I don't want to go on vacation. You know what my first question is? When are we going? I know we're going somewhere fun, but when are we going? You said we're going soon. That doesn't tell me anything. Soon is like 5 minutes, right? So that was one of their questions that they had was, okay, Jesus said he's coming back, but when's Jesus coming back? We need to know these things. When? So we're not just sitting there waiting idly doing nothing, right? So they didn't just want to sit around the whole time and wait, right? I mean, could you imagine if they just sat around waiting for Jesus to come back? Do, 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 do. Jesus, when you coming back now soon? Do, 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 do. That's a long wait, right? Y'all seen those little skeleton memes where the guy's just sitting there waiting? And he's a skeleton. That's what they look like. So they didn't just want to wait. So instead of waiting around, just sitting around doing nothing, they got busy telling people about Jesus' love, Jesus' life, his ministry, things he did, and trying to get everybody they could to be ready when Jesus came back, right? Even though they didn't know when, they didn't want to waste time. And that's exactly what we're going to continue to learn about in just a little bit. But first, I think we need our dance team to come up. So everybody on your feet. Everybody on your feet, stretch while they're coming. Stretch out real good. And part of that 25 Kids Bucks is participation, so we need everybody participating. Everybody stretch. Everybody do a couple of jumping jacks. Don't kick anybody. All right. Ethan, you don't have to make noise doing it, buddy. All right. And I'm going to turn it over. All right, thank you guys. Awesome. Max. Max. You're up.
Okay, guys, you can stop waiting for me. I'm back. So, thank you. My gratitude goes to Ethan and Bryson. Okay, so So we've been doing this thing called. Does anyone know what we're like doing to raise money for? Bryson. Yes, a school for deaf children. And so, we also, you can, Yes, it's in Honduras. That's it right there. And so we're building a school, and how we're raising for it though, is we're doing this thing called What Can You Do in a Day? Yep, probably should have said that before, but you can do like the dishes or mow the lawn, and you devote a day into like raising money for the school. And, but, yes? Okay. That's a lot. And so, also another way you can like support the church and stuff, even, is you can put money in these offering monsters, and that'll go to the church. And what's cool about the Buddy Barrels too is $5 equals 5 kids bucks. So you want to make sure you place in $5 or more. We'll take more. Now before our workers come up here and turn on these monsters, does anyone want to pray over us? Connor? Everyone, give a round of applause for Connor. Woo! We love you, Connor.
Dear God, thank you for this day. Thank you for all my friends and family. I hope everyone had a good day. Amen.
Amen. Okay. Let's go. Okay, now can I get two of my leaders named Chandler and Adam to go up here and yes. And yes. Okay, we're not going to do it automatically because that would be dumb. What we're going to do is we're going to turn them on the count of 3. 1, 2, that's not a number. 3. Okay. If you're in the first row, come up. Well, if you have money. If you're in the second row. Okay. Come on, red team. Gotta get some money. If you're in the third row. If you're in the fourth row. If there is a fourth row for you. That doesn't count. Birthday cards do not count. 3, 2, 1. I said birthday cards do not count. Because someone tried to turn in a birthday card. Okay, if you guys can take them in there and, count the money, that would be great. I know. That's great. Yeah, I know. She's been throwing up for, the past couple of days. Well, that's all for me. Everyone, say hello to Mr. Nathan and goodbye.
Hello and goodbye. That's what he said to say, hello and goodbye. All right. So, what is our question today? All right. That question has been on the minds of Christians for years. Wait a minute. It's been on the minds of, there is so much stuff up here I keep tripping on. All right. And they forgot this too. All right, hold on. So, it has been, can you take this off? It has been on the minds of Christians for centuries. Now, check this out. So there have been people in the past that have claimed to know the exact day when Jesus comes back. They say that they did all this research in the Bible. They've looked at events that have happened. They've looked at all these things, all these numbers, and they predicted the exact day, even down to the time that Jesus was coming back. Now, if you saw a book that gave all of that, would you buy it? Would you read it? Would you be like, okay, I am going to prepare just as much as I can for that day and that time when Jesus comes back? Would you do it? Would you be ready? Guess what? They were wrong. Because every day that they predicted that Jesus was going to come back, it's already passed. And Jesus didn't come back, right? So now, if you had all of these people in the past that have said Jesus is going to come back this day and it didn't happen, what's going to be your reaction the next time that somebody comes out with a book that says this is when Jesus is coming back? You're going to be like, dude, everybody has said Jesus is coming back on these different days. He hadn't come back yet. They're just all blowing smoke. It's not, I don't even think Jesus is going to come back. Would that be what you're going to start thinking? Well, guess what? It's happened to a lot of people. Y'all remember the story about the little boy that cried wolf? Huh? What happened with the little boy that cried wolf? He said, hey, there's a wolf coming. Everybody panics, goes crazy, and then there's no wolf. Well, what happened whenever the wolf actually came? Everybody was like, he ain't coming. It ain't going to happen. And all their chickens got eaten. Sheep, chickens, different story, same conclusion. All right. I don't know. It may have been sheep. I don't know. I just made up chickens. I guess wolves eat chickens, right? Yeah. I eat chickens too. I like eggs too. All right. So they were trying to tell when Jesus was going to come back, but it never happened. It still hasn't happened. Jesus still hasn't come back yet, right? So now, nobody knows, but Jesus is coming back. Jesus himself said that he was going to prepare a place for us, right? So can you imagine Jesus up in heaven now? He's preparing a place. Guess what? My thought is, the place that Jesus is preparing getting ready yet. Okay? He's still working on it. He's still making room for everybody, right? That's why he hadn't come back yet. Because once it's ready, then he's coming back. So, it's going to be a beautiful place filled with peace, joy, happiness. It's a place where Christians throughout history will live forever with God. Now, think about that. Christians throughout history. Okay? How many Christians will that be? I'm thinking a bunch. All right? I would hate to even try and think about how many Christians that will be, since it's only been 2,000 years since Jesus left, right? Right? Think about all the years before that. Right? So, and that's like Adam, Eve, up to Moses, up to Noah and all them, or Noah to Moses, to all the way through. All right? So still waiting. A lot of people have tried to say that Jesus is never coming back, that he died 2,000 years ago, and people still say he's dead today. Do we believe that? No, we don't believe that. If that were true, why would we have anything to believe in? Okay? Our whole hope is rested in that Jesus died and rose again, and that now he's going to prepare a place and he's coming back for us one day. So, there's no doubt that Jesus is going to return. He's just waiting. He's just waiting on God the Father to say, hey, go back and get him. All right? When he does that, there'll be a loud trumpet sound from the angel Gabriel, and people all over the world will disappear from earth and appear with Jesus in the sky, where he will take them all to heaven forever. And that's how it's going to happen. So, the answer to the question when is not right now. Okay? Because it's game time! Ooh, y'all were all sad, weren't you?
All right, let's play a game. All right. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Who's ever done a relay race before? Yeah? Yeah? Do you want to do a relay race right now? All right. Well, I need 5 people from each team, and I'm going to go get it set up. All right, so this is how you do it. So we have 5 balls for the blue team and 5 balls for the red team, okay? And you put it in between your chin. You have to go Don't use your hands. And run it back to over here. And the first team to do all 5 wins. All right? Okay, so let's get 5. Oh, wait. There. Yeah. All right, are y'all ready? Well, I need some people first. Huh? That's who? Yeah.
Where do we put the balls at?
You just bring them back over here. And then y'all come over. Y'all can come here. Y'all come here. Come here. Come here. All right, y'all get youngest to oldest. Youngest to oldest. Youngest to oldest, meaning the youngest person is first and the oldest person is last. All right, so do y'all understand how to play the game? You run down here. You run. You got to go. And then you got to pick it up with your chin. And then you got to go back. Just like that, okay? It should take like 2 minutes, max. Come fast. All right, are y'all ready? Blue team, are y'all ready? Red team, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, 3, 2, 1, go! Go, go, go. No, whoa, whoa, whoa. You use your hands. Use your hands. You got to go back. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go, 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 go. They got it. Pass the thing. Go, go, go. Go. He got to pass the thing. Yeah. Yeah, but he got to pass here. All right, you're good. Go, 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 go. No, not you, not you, not you. You got to go back here. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay. Now you can go. Now you can go. It's 3-2 right now. Run, you got to go. Oh, darn. Okay. All right, go, 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 go. Oh, you got to go back. Go, 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 go. All right, team win. Woohoo! Woo! All right, Isaiah, there's no point. There's no point. You already lost. Just put him back. All right, the red team wins. Woo! All right.
All right, everybody, in your seats, in your seats. We got another video, I think, right? Oh, okay. Everybody stand up. And you got to do it Valley style. All right. All right, so nobody knows exactly when Jesus is coming back, right? Who's the only one that knows when Jesus is coming back? All right. Although we know the fact that Jesus will come back one day, we don't know exactly when. Nobody knows. That's why every day that we live, we got to live as if we don't know, we don't know when. So we got to live every day like that might actually be the day, Because truth be, Jesus could come back before you go eat lunch today. How wild would that be? You're driving with your car, with your parents. Well, you're not driving. You're riding in the back seat with your parents while they're driving. You're fighting with your brother or sister, because I know my kids are going to be fighting in the back seat. And all of a sudden, Jesus comes back. Whoa. Now, think about this. How scary is this going to be? Your parents were ready, but you weren't. How scary would that be? Your parents are driving along. Jesus comes back. All of a sudden, they're gone, and you're still in the back seat going, Mom, Dad? Who's going to drive the car? Where are we going? That'd be pretty scary, wouldn't it? That's why it pays to be ready. All right. So, it's a difficult thing for us to know that we have to wait, right? It's hard waiting. Who likes waiting? I don't like waiting. Let me ask you this. Christmas morning, whenever you got all the presents under the tree, and it's like, oh, it's time to go, some presents, right? You wake up early, you're like, whoo, I can open some presents. You've been waiting, and then your parents are like, nope, we're going to eat breakfast first. Oh, how do y'all like that? Y'all hate it, don't you? Y'all run in there and you grab a Pop-Tart. You're like, I got breakfast. I'm done. Let's open presents. Right? Right? You go in there and you grab an apple. Take one bite. You're like, I'm done with breakfast. I'm ready to open some presents. Right? That's the way I would be. You know what stinks about growing up? You know what stinks about growing up? We don't get as many presents anymore. Or, besides those from Santa Claus, I go buy my own presents. And then wrap them up, right? Well, actually, Miss Casey wraps them up for me. But anyways, I don't know how we got off on that. Let me bring it back around. Okay. So having to wait. Have you ever had to wait a long time on something? Oh, my gosh, you had to wait 2 hours on what? What was it? What was it? Was it for a friend to come over? To go somewhere? 2 hours on it. Oh, that's the worst. That is the worst when you got to go to the doctor and then you got to sit in the room because they take you, or sit in the waiting room. That's horrible. And then you go into the doctor's office and you're sitting there. And you're sitting there. When's the doctor coming back? When's the doctor going to come back? Oh, my gosh, I wish you would hurry up and come back. Oh, come on and hurry up, come back. Doctor, come back. And then he finally comes in and he starts asking your kid questions because you're at your kid's appointment. Not even your appointment. Oh, y'all don't have that yet. That's on you. All right. So we don't like to wait. It seems like seconds take forever to go by, right? You watch, you wait, you wait, you watch, and you wait. You wish things would just happen right now. You put your hot pocket in the microwave, and you push the 2-minute mark, and you watch, and you wait, and you watch, and you wait. And it takes forever for that hot pocket to cook, right? Y'all don't have those problems. All right. While we should not be in the business of trying to predict Jesus' return, what should we be in the business of? Being busy while we're waiting on him to come back, right? But, where am I at? I gotta make sure I'm not off. Hold on. Give me just a second. Okay. So we're gonna find out what we need to be doing in just a moment. But we're gonna move into our worship time right now. So if everybody will stand. No playing around at this time. No talking to your neighbor. This is a time that you can kind of calm your mind and you can start thinking about, God, what can I do while I'm waiting for your son to return, okay? And as the music's playing, I want you to close your eyes. You can lift your hands, sing along with the worship song, and just think to yourself quietly right now. Again, no playing with friends. This isn't the time to talk. All right, if you'll go ahead and start that song.
You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. So we sing, great are you, Lord. How could we not sing? Oh, great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only, Jesus, to you only. You give life, you are love, you bring light to the darkness. Oh, you give hope, you restore, you can restore every heart that is broken. Hear your children sing. Great are you, Lord. Hear your people sing. Oh, you are great. So great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only, God. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will with everything now. Sing it and believe it. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will sing. Proclaim. All the earth we are singing out. Great are
So that's one thing about it. You know, we've been talking about not knowing when Jesus
over
is
your
coming
life today.
back. But y'all can have a seat for just a few minutes.
Great are
But as we're singing that, you know, not knowing when Jesus is coming back, we can be prepared for when he comes back, right? And how do we be prepared for when Jesus comes back? If we've asked Jesus into our heart and to lead and guide us, and we're allowing Jesus to be that breath in our lungs and that guiding spirit for us, then we'll be ready when he comes back, okay? He's continually watching and waiting for him, but we're ready for him when he does come back, okay? And if you haven't ever asked Jesus into your heart, guys, turn around. Crossley, or so, if we haven't ever asked Jesus into our heart and to be our Lord and Savior, guess what? You can do that today, and you can be ready for Jesus when he comes. Now, do we want to just, you know, ask Jesus in our heart and say, Jesus, will you save me from the sins that I've committed and be my Lord and Savior? And that's it? Is that what we want to do? And then just sit and wait for Jesus to come back? No. We want to tell our friends about Jesus. All right? We want to tell people that, hey, there's this guy named Jesus that came and he died for us, and he can save you, and he can be your best friend. He can walk with you. He can comfort you. And then he's going to come back one day, and we can go live with him forever, right? He's created this wonderful place for us that we can go back and be with him. So we're actually telling people about Jesus and trying to get them to go with us, right? So that's all part of Jesus' mission that he's given us. Is one, make sure we're ready to go meet him. And two, try to make sure that everybody around us, we do everything we can to make sure that they're ready to go meet Jesus when he's with them. Now, we're going to move into our altar and response time. And during this time, I want you to think about, one, if you've never asked Jesus into your heart and you want to today, we're going to have our volunteers come up and sit at the stage like we normally do. So if y'all go ahead and come up real quick. And I know for Miss Kelsey and Miss Lexi, this is your first time being here, so we come and we just sit at the front, and the students can come up and they can ask you to pray with them, but we want to pray with them about, you know, if they want to ask Jesus into their heart, pray that prayer with them. If they don't, or they want to, you know, be bold to talk to other people about it, then we'll pray with you, okay? So that's what we want to do. If you want to ask Jesus into your heart this morning, whenever the music's playing, I want you to sit quietly at your seats and think, you know, do I want to ask Jesus into my heart if you've never done it? And then I want you to come up. Any one of our volunteers, you can talk with them, and they'll lead you into prayer. Or I want you to think, if you have already asked them Jesus into your heart, I want you to think about, who can I talk to? Who can I tell about Jesus? Okay? And if you want to come up, I want you to come up and pray with one of our volunteers that Jesus gives you the boldness to talk to your friends. Because I know it's hard sometimes to talk to your friends about Jesus. I know. Sometimes it's like, I don't know what they're going to think of me if I do that. But you know what? If they're really your friend and you care about them, you want them to go to heaven, right? So if you'll play that softly real quick. I'm going to pray real quick, and then I want us to go into a time of thinking and reflecting and being ready when Jesus comes back, okay? Father, thank you today for this time we've had to, Lord, dig deeper into you and knowing you more, Lord. Lord, I know we don't know when it's time that you'll come back. Lord, I know it can be scary sometimes, the way things are going in this world. But Lord, I know that you're still in control. You still have all things in control. And God, you have that date and that time when you're sending your son back to gather us all. And Father, right now I pray that in these hearts of these kids, Lord, and these leaders, Lord, I pray that you will just ignite a fire, Lord, that they'll want to tell about you, Lord. And Lord, that they'll want to, if they don't know you, they'll want to come to know you today. And God, if they do know you already, Lord, that they'll want to tell others about you. Okay, now turn up just a hair. Okay. So while the music's playing, just close your eyes right where you're at. Begin to think. If you want to come up, if you haven't ever accepted Jesus into your heart, if you want to ask Jesus into your heart this morning, you can come up and one of our volunteers will pray with you and they'll lead you in that prayer. And also, if you have friends that you want to lead for Jesus, to tell about Jesus, come up and pray with our volunteers and you can give them their name. And they'll help you pray that Jesus will give you boldness and the courage to go and talk to your friends about those, okay? So, real quiet. You want to come up now, you can. So if you come up and there's someone at a volunteer already, go ahead and just make a line, just wait. Don't crowd around them.
With everything now. Sing it and believe it. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will sing. Proclaim. All the earth. All the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, and these bones they will say, great are you, Lord. In the north and south, in the east and west, say, all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry, and these bones they will say, great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. We pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you, oh God. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise. Pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Sing, great are you, Lord. We are singing out. Great are you, Lord. Proclaim that, declare that over your life today. Great are over your family today. Great are you, Lord. Over your campus. Come on, declare, proclaim, believe, sing. So great are you, Lord. Your kingdom come, your will be done. And we sing, great are you, Lord. And all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will sing. Jesus, all
if you're still in your seat, still stay quiet, okay, while we're still praying up here.
Oh, Jesus, all the earth will shout your praise. These bones, they must say, great are you. There is no one like you. There has never been any. Jesus, all the earth will shout your praise. Our hearts will cry. These bones will say, great are you, Lord.
So for those of you this morning, all right, we're talking. For those of you this morning, if this was the first time you ever invited Jesus into your heart, I want you to come see me after service, okay? We've got something we want to give you, all right, that'll help you to know what the next steps are for your new walk with Jesus, okay? And for those that had a prayer that they wanted to talk to their friends, a lot of you are going to school, but back to school in what, a week and a half? Great time to talk to them. Well, 1 week, week and a half, it's the same thing. So, if you'll see them before then, just talk to them about it, okay? Good job. Proud of all of you. So, we got that quiet? All right. I think we're now up to the Quiet Seat Awards. But first, the offering, the blue team brought in $6.30. Woohoo! Who thinks the blue team brought in more money? Who thinks the red team brought in more money? The red team brought in, y'all ready for it? Y'all ready for it? You ready for it? $4.02. The blue team won! Now, hold up. Let's count them out. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 blue balls. And the red team brought in, count it out with me. 1, 2, 3. 10, 11. So what does that mean? That means the red team gets candy this morning. Good job, red team. Yes, ma'am. The what? Yes, we did. It's next week. Next week is Store Sunday. So, you will want to be here next Sunday for Store Sunday. All right. Now, I need one of my volunteers. And listen here. Listen up. So, I'm going to say this right now. Listen up. You guys did really good today. Do y'all think we should give them the 25 kids bucks all across the board? I'm not asking y'all. I'm asking the volunteers. What y'all think? Rock, paper, scissors? They get 25 kids bucks? All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Come on. If I win, they get the 25 kids bucks. You win, they don't. Ready? All right. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. 2 out of 3. Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh. Guys, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give y'all 25 kids bucks across the board. Everybody gets 25 kids bucks. Okay, there we go. Boy, howdy. All right. Miss Lexi, can you help me out? We got our spinning wheel of death here. Huh? Yes. Carter. You're not in your seat. So I can't give you a quiet seat award if you're not in your seat. All right. Come spin the wheel, see what you get. My Lord, kid. 100 kids bucks for Carter. Levi, write these names down. Write them down. Carter gets 100 kids bucks. Okay, thank you. All right, oh, we got to do a blue team. Just lay it right there. All right, there we go. Oh, stay quiet or I'll take your name out. Brooklyn. Come on up, Miss Brooklyn.